They see me rolling. to the A, to the A, to the N, to the G, to the A, to the A, to the N, to the G, to the A, to the A, to the N, to the G, to the A. See anybody coming? See anybody coming? See anybody coming? See anybody coming? See anybody coming good to you? You need a bag out of your mind.
All this delusion in our head is gonna bring us to our knees. So come on, let it go. Just let it be. Why don't you be you and I be? Everything will explode. Leave it till it breathes. Why don't you be but I'll be me. Yeah, I'll be me. In your heart I feel sky. I've been reminded every day. And in the arms I'm lost, I get lost away. Just as long as you're here in my arms, I can be in no better place. You're simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone. When I break, don't break me. Don't break no way, no one don't break me. What am I supposed to do? That's what I believe in all this. What am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up again? I'm falling to pieces. I'm falling to pieces. I'm falling to Now this next song, I want to try and create a moment because to me, music is the one true religion. Music is the one thing that does not give a shit about where you're from, what you look like, how much money you have, what color your skin is. It's there for everybody. It's been there for me since I was a kid. Because it was only a few years ago we were standing in the audience just like you, looking at our favorite bands, and we are living proof that with all your help we are ordinary people doing extraordinary things. That's what this next song is about. It's all about emotion. It's all about living in the moment, living in the here and the now. Stop thinking about the future, forget about the past. Transmit we are here in the here and now. When
it's been 2 months since I went to Transmit. Apologies for the delay in this video, but I can honestly say I really enjoyed Transmit. The sun was shining, which was amazing. Music festivals are good regardless, but for me I liked it when it's really sunny, as I think most people do. But for me it's because I don't have to wear layers and layers of clothes, which means that I'm able to move about more easily. I went to Transmit on the Friday, so Friday the 29th of June, which was Stereophonics that were headlining that day, and I went with my best friend Rachel, my helper Lindsay, and her partner Jade. So it was really good because there was like a group of us, so it made it even better. So with the tunes on, we headed to Glasgow Green where Transmit was being held. I took my car there, and the first problem that I encountered was the parking. Before the event, I got sent a PDF of all the accessible information that I might need to know. So that was really handy because it told me what streets to go down in order to access the accessible parking. Although when we actually did go to those streets, the stewards wouldn't let us down them. I felt this was a bit like training might have been needed here more, because when we asked the stewards where the accessible parking was, none of them were able to tell us where it was. I go to Glasgow quite a lot, but I don't even know the street names sometimes in Dundee, never mind other cities. So I always have to use SatNav when I go to Glasgow. So we were using SatNav and we still were driving round and round in circles for about 15 minutes. So in the end we ended up just going down one of the streets and parking in a random space. Luckily it was still beside one of the entrances to Glasgow Green, but it wasn't the designated spaces where we were meant to be. This meant that we had to then try and find where to pick up my tailor's lanyard and wristband. Before we went, I was able to easily order my tickets online, myself and Rachel's tickets, which was great because usually I need to phone to book tickets like that. But it was great, so I was able to do it like everyone else, and then I just had to fill in an accessible forum to say what my requirements were. So it was just like needing access to the viewing platform, needing an assistant with me, things like that, the parking as well. So Lindsay got a wristband and lanyard that was basically her ticket. So we had to pick that up, and we asked another steward inside Glasgow Green but outside Transmit of where we would get that. And they pointed us towards the box office. So we went there, stood at one of the windows, and they said, oh no, it's not this window, it's another window. So then we went to that window and we got told, oh no, this isn't where you get them either. You have to go around the corner and there's like someone standing there. So this was a bit frustrating because with the parking we kept getting pointed to other places, and then the same with the tickets. But we went through security to get the tickets, so that was a bit. We had to explain Lindsay doesn't have her ticket right now, we're still needing to collect that. But we got through security fine, and then went to get Lindsay's tickets, well, Lindsay's wristband and lanyard. This is where I thought it was really unorganised. The paperwork for them to know who was picking up tickets was just lying on the floor. I'll insert a picture here to show you exactly what I mean. But I feel like this was really, like I said, unorganised and not very like security. All our names were just lying there. There wasn't a queuing system for people to stand and wait. Everyone was just like hunching together and shouting out names. So this was really unorganised. So I really hope that if I go next year, it's a little bit better. But we got the lanyard, we got the wristband, and then we went inside. Rachel actually had to wear the wristband and the lanyard, I think, because the viewing platforms, I always have trouble with this. Obviously, I need a helper with me, but I also like to have a friend with me. I like to make memories with them and do things with them. But on the viewing platform, I'm always told I'm only allowed one person on with me. So this is really frustrating because, like I said, I want to do things with my friends, but I also need a helper. So Jade came with us, and that meant that when we were on the viewing platform, Lindsay wasn't on her own, but she was still nearby if I needed her. To be fair though, we didn't go on the viewing platform that much. We went on for James Bay, the Strip, and that was about it. When we first got there, we went to get a drink and just sat on a grassy area in front of the main stage, but quite far back, just listening to the music, because none of the acts we wanted to see were on at that point. We've just listened to some music from Embrace. And then we went for a wander and like to see what else was around. It was really accessible, surprisingly, because it's a park, so I thought the ground would be more uneven than it was. I usually struggle at festivals sometimes because the wire protectors, which I usually refer to as like speed bumps, means that I need support when going over them by someone holding onto my chest. But at TRNSMT, as we say Carnival 56, that was last year, at TRNSMT there was only one. This meant that I was able to drive around freely, obviously still with people, but not having to ask for my chest to be held all the time. We also stood in the crowd for Jessie J as well. We were more in the crowd, but not too far in that I felt like claustrophobic. People were going to fall on me. It was really still spacious and I still felt safe. For James Bay, I wanted to see what the viewing platform was like, so Rachel and I went up there. The viewing platform was great. It was huge. This was the viewing platform for the main stage. I would say at least 30 people would be able to sit comfortably on it. It was a little bit to the side and I did sit further back because by the time I went up, but you still had a great view of the stage. Some people had been on all day and there was a great service that allowed them to order food and drinks. The staff would bring it over to them without them having to move from the viewing platform. I didn't really use this. Rachel got a bottle of water, but I like to wander around, so I went to the bar myself. I went to get food because I like to have a nosy at what there is. The staff on the viewing platform were great as well. If someone was standing up dancing, of course, it's great that everyone's having fun, but they would ask them to move to the side so that people sitting on the viewing platform were still able to see. So that was really good. And there was seats for companions to sit on the viewing platform as well. I also went to the Tin Tuts viewing platform to see Tom Walker. This was like more in the evening time, so I felt it would be more safer being on the viewing platform. This one was smaller and there wasn't a seat for a companion, but it was really good because it was quite close to the stage and you felt more in the crowd because people were around you, and so it was really a good view, and you still were in the atmosphere of the festival. It was lower down, so obviously people were more around, whereas the main stage one was further back and it was higher up. This meant though at night I didn't really go on it because it started getting a bit windier and it got a bit cold being on the viewing platform. So I don't really know many songs by Stereophonics, so we just kind of watched from afar, had a cup of tea to warm myself up, and then I ended up leaving half an hour early. I was still recovering from a chest infection and I was getting quite tired, so yeah, I just decided to leave early and miss the rush of people leaving. So I can't really comment on how busy it was when leaving. It was so busy, people were leaving as I was leaving, but it was all really good. I definitely want to go back next year, so I'll just have to see what acts are on then. If you were at TRNSMT this year, please leave a comment below letting me know how you felt the accessibility was. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that you're having a great day. I shall see you later. Bye!